Hi, Dr. Windisch from Sparks Pediatric and Adolescent Medicine. Sorry it's been so long since our last video. Welcome to our series for parents. Remember, these videos are not intended to replace visits to your regular physician, so if you have concerns, make an appointment to be seen. We're happy to see you in our office at 775-355-7219. Today we want to talk about bloody noses. The medical name for this is epistaxis. Here in the desert, they're very, very common, and there's two major peaks, dead of winter, dead of summer. And in both cases, it's because of the dryness that occurs kind of in the middle of both seasons. The heat makes it a little worse in the summer, and rubbing your nose from allergies makes it worse from the summer. The heating system in your house dries your house out and makes it worse in the winter. It's very, very frequent around here. There are some things we can do for this. So we're just going to review basic first aid for bloody noses first. For reasons I don't understand, there is a understanding among parents when you have a bloody nose you should tip your head back. All that does is help the blood to run down into your stomach so that you can then throw it up. And since it's so much fun going down your throat the first time, it's a lot of fun coming back the second time. So really, tip your head forward, let it drip onto the floor. You can mop it up, and that way you don't have to wipe it up after your child throws it up all over the place. Second thing you want to do is to pinch the nose. Now again, there is a common misconception that you want to pinch the hard part of the nose. There's nothing up here but bone, guys. So pinching this doesn't do any good unless you pinch it hard enough to break it. And you're going to pinch pretty hard, and that's not therapeutic. What does work is pinching the squishy part together and holding it. And you want to hold it until it stops bleeding. This is what we call direct pressure, and this is something you'll read in all the basic first aid manuals going back to the 1950s. You do not need to put anything in the nose, and in fact, if you put anything in your nose, when you then later pull it out, like toilet paper will rip all the clots off and you just start bleeding all over again. So squish the squishy part, keep it together, keep it held, and keep it that way for at least 5 minutes or until the bleeding is stopped for 2 or 3 minutes. You can also apply some ice to the bridge of the nose. That'll help the blood vessels to constrict down and hopefully bring this to a stop. To prevent them from coming back, salt water drops in the nose 3 or 4 times a day, running a humidifier, especially living here in the desert in Nevada. If you live in Hawaii or somewhere tropical, humidifiers may not be so useful, but here they're very useful. Some salt water drops, humidifier, and then Vaseline 3 or 4 times a day inside your nose also helps. If you have a child that has neurologic compromise, or is very young, under 2 years of age, or we're talking about somebody who's elderly, Vaseline in the nose may not be the greatest choice. You don't want to inhale Vaseline. KY jelly works is a little bit safer. That probably needs to be done for a couple of months. If your child continues to rebleed over many days, then it's time to be seen by your physician. When do we worry this represents something else wrong with you? Well, definitely if you're having bloody noses and bleeding gums, bloody noses and easy bruising. For adolescent females, bloody noses and sudden onset heavy periods that you never had before. Then we worry there's something wrong, sudden clotting disorder for you. And if that happens, you need to be seen right away. Bloody nose is associated with severe headache. We worry that's associated with some kind of blood pressure abnormality. Distinguishing that in kids can be a little bit tricky. For elderly people, I don't treat elderly people. Talk to your physician about how to distinguish blood pressure, high blood pressure epistaxis from normal blood pressure epistaxis, because I don't treat the elderly. I'm a pediatrician. But if it keeps happening, come see your doctor. There's things we can do to cauterize that, and we can definitely stop it. Also, if the bloody nose persists in spite of these measures for more than 15 minutes, then call your physician. Also, if the bloody nose is a result of severe trauma, meaning you were in a boxing match, you were in a fight, which we recommend you not be, but if your child is fighting on the school ground, hit in the face with a baseball bat, hit in the face with a flying baseball, hit in the face with a flying shot put, hit in the face with a hockey stick. Those are all reasons to be seen right away, because that's moderate to severe trauma, and there may be a lot more going on than just that. I hope this has helped. Remember, if you have questions, call your doctor. Call your doctor right away with this one. There are things that can be done, but hopefully this helps prevent rebleeding for you. If you need our assistance, if you need to be seen, give us a call, 775-359-7111. We'll see you next time.